It had begun even before the wedding. Just after our engagement, when we first went out, I had just smiled at the waiter who brought us our coffees, and Rajesh became so angry. I tried to tell him I was just being polite, but he wouldn't listen.
We got married, and this is when life really became a nightmare for me. His temper ranged from calling me horrible names, to throwing and breaking things to frighten me, to hitting me with things, to slamming me against the wall or the car or whatever was nearby.
There are many common myths surrounding domestic violence. For example, people think that a batterer might also be an alcoholic or a philanderer or mentally ill. While this might be true in some instances, domestic violence goes way beyond these explanations.
છોકરો વહુ અને ખાસ તો એનો નાનો બાબો જોવા મન થનગની ઉઠ્યું. બધું સમેટી હોંશભેર તેની સાથે રહેવા ગઈ. થોડા દિવસ તો સુખમાં ગયા. હું ઉમંગભેર ઘરનું કામ કરતી, બાબાને સાચવતી, એજથી રમાડતી. પણ ધીમે ધીમે વહુ દીકરાએ ઘરની સઘળી જવાબદારી મારે માથે જ ઢોળી દીધી. રસોઈ, સાફ સૂફી, ઝાડુ પોતા તેમજ બાબાની સંભાળ.
Another common myth is that of the South Asian community as a model minority, a rich and self-sustaining group in which issues such as domestic violence or child neglect or crime, poverty, substance abuse don't exist at all.
Still, it was very hard for me to consider divorce, though, even though he treated me horribly basically from the beginning. I didn't want to give up. I really wanted to make it work. I got along with everyone. Why couldn't I make the marriage work?
Awareness is the first step. Acceptance is the first step. To understand that actually it is happening. It is happening all around us, whether it's an issue of domestic violence or whatever it is that you're talking about. And saying that it is the community's business to get involved in many ways, in money, in support, in saying this is not about shaming the community. It is about setting right and empowering people, basically.
We provide an empowerment grants program, emergency grants for about $200. We have a car transfer program where we take cars in good working condition and transfer them to the clients. We pay for a part of the insurance, driver's insurance. We pay for driver's ed, medical expenses. We have 25 volunteers on our list. And the volunteers basically do client work. And this client work involves peer counseling on the phone, make a resume, maybe help figure out how to do a job search, get a spot at the transitional home if necessary. I can't think of any activity that the volunteers have not done.
થોડી મૈત્રીની મદદ, થોડી જૂના સંબંધીની મદદ, એમ કેદમાંથી છૂટી એવી હાશ થઈ. મૈત્રી ન હોત તો મને કોણ ઉગારત? મૈત્રીનો સાથ, જાણે ઈશ્વરનો હાથ, જેણે મારું કાણું પકડી નવો રાહ ચીંધ્યો.
I commend the volunteers of Maitri who were able to go and convince the mainstream community and were able to secure $1 million in grants. But the condition is that another $1 million has to be raised.
So time is now and here and now that we raise our share of the $1 million so we can get that grant.
I, for one, am very confident that we should all step up and help get us there by putting in $1 million of donation so we can then get the additional $1 million from the 3 or 4 cities and take advantage of putting this home up.